All right.
Hello, we
Welcome
are
back.
gaming
We're
again,
gaming.
again. Okay,
Um,
Bree, before we start game, I mean, you can start playing. I grabbed my Switch and I'm gonna read you all 19 members of my party.
okay. And then I would do want
Uh,
to hear your thoughts about campaign 4 in more detail also.
sure,
Um,
yes. Yeah. Okay, this is my party, not necessarily in the order in which I've used them most. Um,
mhm.
It's Gardevoir, Aggron,
Yep.
Dalfox, Goodra, Chestnut, Gyarados, Altaria, Greninja, Meganium, Dregulge, Sylveon, Victreebel, Tyranitar, Talonflame, Ampharos, Scolipede, Dragonite, Garchomp, Pidgeotto.
Great. This is a great
Yep.
team. It's a lot. That's a lot of Pokemon. You're like
Yeah,
you're like
and they're like
uh,
level 70 or something by the end of
yeah,
like
you're
and
like
they're not
7 seasons of Ash Ketchup all at the same time. Is what you're doing.
This is
How
the thing is like I was switching whenever I felt like something was over leveled, I would switch out the higher level one for like a lower level one.
how the fuck am I supposed to do this?
Don't you have like a ring thing?
I'm supposed to, but it's not working.
Oh. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Anyways, I'm playing a cutscene now.
All right, show me the cutscene.
I think it's one we've seen before, so I
Okay, so
think
tell
I
me your
have
thoughts
to
on campaign 4.
do.
Like, what is the characters you're drawn to?
Can I say spoilers? Because like
Sure, let's
to
enter a spoiler zone.
explain
I don't care about
why.
spoilers for this. So
Okay,
just note if you care about
this is up to
spoilers for the first
episode
4 episodes
4.
of campaign 4.
I'm gonna be like pretty vague, but this is like if you're like I don't want to know anything, like sure. Um, okay, I'm trying to. There's
I have to buy
13
something, don't I?
characters to start. You thought my party was big. Have a tabletop game with 13 players. That's fucking wild.
13 players is wild.
It's wild. But they make it work. It's really good. I'm impressed, honestly. Um, Brennan has talked about running a game for 50 people before, and I thought that was wild, and now I kind of understand.
Yeah,
Um, okay, I feel like I
incredible.
need to pull up a list, which I do have because I've been talking to a friend of mine, and we ranked our
Yes.
favorites. Um,
Okay.
but we ranked them after episode 3, so my favorites might have changed.
All right.
Um, Okay, so in order after episode 3, my order was Valus, Tyranny,
Valus,
Thimble,
Tyranny, Thimble,
Octus, Wikander,
Octus,
Belair,
Kander,
Murray,
Blair, Murray,
Julian, Teor,
Julian,
Taisha, Hallandil,
Aisha,
Cadigan, and Azune.
Cadigan, Azumi. So that's from best to your favorite to your least favorite.
That's
Yeah.
my top to lowest. I think after episode 4, I would put Octus. Oh God, I was joking because my top 3 are Valus, Tyranny, and Thimble, and I was like, the way to my heart is have one name.
Yeah. The way to your okay. Yeah. Uh-huh. But Octus is no longer in your top three, or
No, well, Octus it was number 4 for me.
oh,
It's
sure,
just that I love Valus and Tyranny and Thimble. I just
sure.
like Laura Bailey a lot.
Laura Bailey is
Also,
just
I
fun to
like
watch
all the
play
voice
games.
actors. Like I
Yeah,
like that most of them are professional voice actors. Like they've all done
it's pretty cool.
something, but I was
It is one
looking
of the
at their
things that I
behind the
will say,
voice.
as someone who's not watched campaign 4, but who has watched campaign 2, that is one of the things that's very interesting to me. Is that uh, like it is really interesting seeing them do really cool voices. And it sounds like that they're doing that same thing with campaign 4, of course.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, I really
yeah,
like Sam is his
Sam
name
Riegel.
Sam Riegel? Sam
Yes.
the way Sam Riegel plays Wikander is
Are
so
you
fun to me.
are you familiar with the most famous character Sam Riegel has ever voiced?
Is it not?
Is
Am
it
I
not
right?
who?
Like not
You just said
NOTT.
it's not and then nothing.
NOTT, not.
Nope, it is not. It is in fact Phoenix Wright.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant on Critical Role. Yes,
No, in general.
Phoenix Wright makes sense. Yes, I did. Again, I looked up all of their behind the voices. When I started watching the animated series of Vox Machina.
Yes, I've seen that, and I had many thoughts. Some positive, some not as much.
Sure. Sure.
But
I
also,
never
so many of my
watched the
thoughts
thing.
of Critical Role are informed by Ash. So a lot of them are just kind of things that, like,
Oh fuck!
you know.
Damn,
I hate
not
this level.
here.
At least I don't have to do the bad
I've got
get all the rings. I just have to get all the lanterns. So because of that, I've been like looking up the voice actors.
Yeah,
whenever I
sure.
watch a show that's animated, I make
Yeah.
sure to like look up the voice actors.
And then you can look up and see, damn, Laura Bailey's in everything in the world.
Yeah, then you can Laura Bailey and what is his
Johnson
name?
are just in
Tyler
everything?
Baker? No. Yeah, I mean, there's so many people where I just see what's her name? She plays the drummer in the live action
I've got to find out the truth.
Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, oh, I know who you mean. Yeah.
She's done a lot of huge roles for
Actually,
voice
I
acting.
really don't recognize her. I was not aware of that. I'm sure that if I
know.
looked her up, I would see that that's true.
This is the thing, is like I never know it's her.
Yeah.
But then I look up the voice and I'm like, oh shit. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Totally.
is really fun because then they made a Scott Pilgrim animated series and like obviously they got the original cast, but like a lot of them are now voice actors,
Yeah.
or at least a few. Excuse me, a few. Of
Well, a
them.
lot of them are now huge actors. Is part of the fun thing of that.
True.
Like
Yeah.
that has to be one of the most like stacked casts in retrospect of all time.
Right.
This tiny little indie production, and now every one of them is like most of them at the very least are massive. Aubrey Plaza,
Right.
Chris Evans, Brie Larson,
Yeah.
like Michael Cera, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, obviously,
It's wild.
Jason Schwartzman, like it's
Which maybe makes it more impressive that they got the
Kendrick?
original cast for the animated series.
well, part of the reason that I've always heard or is that just like it's fun. It's Edgar Wright is a really great director to work with. He's just very enjoyable to work with. So, which would make sense because I can't imagine they made bank on that movie.
No. Like
Either
maybe
version.
again, like you said, in retrospect. Well, the animated series was on Netflix, so obviously they didn't make any money.
Yes.
But
Anyway, yes.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
really
your thoughts on
like
Kip.
specifically. So with Candor, the thing I was saying is the character is like a naive, like faithful person to a church, and just
Right, and the church is
plays
like, my understanding is the church is very obviously evil in some way.
so evil, so obviously
Yeah.
evil. I won't say more than that. It's not. I mean, it's kind of a reveal, but it's just kind of funny because the way Sam plays it is just like,
Yeah.
I'm waiting for you to explain how this is a good thing, and I'm
Yeah.
fully on board. Yeah,
That's
no,
great.
No, they must not. They must just like they probably have a good reason to do this. Just playing the most absolute dumbass. I love.
That's great. That's really fun. Yeah.
I
Interesting.
love when a player character will commit to being a dumbass character. Which I imagine,
Me too.
now having watched the first season of the animated series of Vox Machina, that the person who plays Tear Pridesire in Campaign 4 plays Grog, and Grog seems like a character.
Oh, Travis.
Travis,
yeah.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Travis is yeah, Travis is
which is very wild to hear him as Grog because my first introduction is now Campaign 4, so having him be Teor Pridesire is like, yeah, he's a very like regal character who's like very, very much like a war veteran essentially.
Yeah, totally.
And then going from that to like dumbass like who's always hungry and likes to hit things. That archetype, I'm like, yeah, these are actors. This is
Would
what
you like
happens
to
like,
if you ever experience Campaign 2, you will experience a third thing, which is guy who's really sad and has gotten in over his head.
Is that Liam?
Nope, that would be, I'm saying Travis's character. That's also Liam's character. But yeah, Ford and Caleb in Campaign 2 are both very much that.
I am looking forward to the animated series of the Mighty Nine. That is actually the reason I am watching Vox Machina, because I've watched the trailer for the Mighty Nine and I was like, oh, this looks good.
The thing about the Mighty Nine trailer, it looks awesome. The Mighty Nine trailer looks awesome. I feel like they are not going to capture the true, to a degree. I think it's hard to capture it, but part of the appeal of the Mighty Nine is that they are all just kind of bozos. And I feel like it captures that really well. Like, Vox Machina does have a little bit of that, but Mighty Nine is like... There's like a moment in Mighty Nine where they're like... there's a moment way later on in Mighty Nine where they become, like... What I would say is, there are moments in Mighty Nine the whole way along where you're like, oh yeah, they're doing hero shit. And then they're like, yeah, so then we rob this person. And it's like, oh, okay, right, yeah, that's who these people are. Like, they regularly will go in to, like, places and, like, they have, like, a couple of them have, like, a list of scams that they do. Like, named scams.
Okay.
Like, ones that they'll be like, oh, yes, yes, I think it'd be really good to read some modern romance. And then they know what modern romance means to do, like that sort of thing. And it's like, they're just the worst. It's great.
I really like Laura Bailey's character.
What do you like about Laura Bailey's character? Tell me, because I have not seen it. I've mostly heard about it secondhand from Ash.
I just mean from the trailer of Mighty Nine.
Jester. Yeah, Jester is one of the greatest tabletop characters I've ever seen. Like, in Critical Role.
Like,
in general.
It's modern literature. Get it right.
Sorry, it's modern literature. Sorry, not modern romance. My apologies. It's because I got confused because modern literature is a romance-based scam, which is why I got confused.
Right. Sorry, how is it a romance-based scam?
One of them, it's like I'm not gonna spoil it. It's like a thing that involves romance, like a fake romance. It's like as part of the scam, is what I would say.
Sure.
I thought I was supposed to go in here to progress, and I'm now worried that I was incorrect about that because I can't figure out where the fuck to go. Anyway, it's technically not, they ad-libbed that. I see. Okay. Well, that's my knowledge based on the show, or based on the thing that I've seen. But yeah, I think the show is gonna be really interesting. Thank you for being here to critique
that. I'm here to critique my girlfriend.
Do you have any questions for Claire about Campaign 4?
I'm curious what what Ash's favorite character is in Campaign 4.
Yeah,
Oh,
who is
there's
your
Chaz
favorite character
here.
in Campaign 4? Also?
I think Tyranny might have moved. I think Valus actually moved down for me after episode 4.
Why?
Valus makes such a strong entrance. And Ashley Johnson is not Valus.
Sure.
And is a good tabletop player and doesn't leave their compatriots hanging. But the vibe of Valus when she first enters the room is, I would murder all of you motherfuckers if you even looked at me wrong. And to me, that was just like, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we have someone you need to kick in the chat.
Already done.
Ash's other question was, what are your thoughts on Thaisha? Or
Taisha.
Thaisha. Thaisha?
Taisha is 10 out of 13 for me, so like I'm like meh on Taisha. I think Taisha got, again, Taisha was pretty low after episode 3. I think Taisha might have moved up after episode 4. Murray is your beloved, understandable. Oh dear God. Julian's pretty high for me. Julian was 8 on my 8 out of 13. Which there are a lot, so. Oh, I didn't do that right apparently. Thanks, game. I got distracted talking about campaign 4. Is there a name for this campaign yet? Because the others have names.
They got their names later as part of it. Okay, I died there. Don't know how that happened, but fair enough.
Oh, interesting. So they're not named beforehand.
No, Mighty Nine did not become the name until like episode 8 of the Mighty Nine. It was just campaign 2.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mighty Nine is... I love the name the Mighty Nine because there's not 9 of them. I think that's really good.
Right, because it's Nein.
Yeah, but it comes out of... I don't know what they're going to do in the show. Do you care about spoilers for the campaign itself?
No.
The Mighty Nine, part of it at least, comes out of the fact that they kept rolling 9 on the dice. And then they would just all go 9 because Caleb is German, and they just, and that just became it.
Okay.
Yeah. Is there a table you're most excited for? Ash is asking.
Oh, I need to remember what the tables are.
What the fuck am I supposed to
Tyranny
do?
and Wickander are together, and that... Oh, god damn it. Can I speed boost, please? Okay, I see how it is. Damn. What happened there? I jumped at the wrong time and it auto-killed me. What is it? It's Wickander, Tyranny, Cadigan, someone.
Oh, fuck, I didn't say.
Soldiers is Thimble, Cadigan, Tyranny, Wick, and Teor. Yeah, I love Tyranny so much. Schemers is Azune, Belair, Hal, and Murray. Oh, Belair definitely shot up on my list. Oh, but everyone above Belair I love so much. It's hard because like half the list I'm like, they're S rank. But it's like then number 6 is S rank. Right, okay. I like Belair. I'm meh on Hal. I like I love Belair. I like Murray. Azune's literally the bottom of my list. I'm extremely meh on Azune.
Are you mad, Azune?
Yeah, that's what they say.
Nope. Why are you mad on Azune?
Oh, why am I mad on Azune?
Yeah.
He hasn't caught my attention like the others have. Like, he's fine. I don't really feel... I don't feel like there's anything special about Azune that, like, has caught me. Like, how Belair has caught me, which if you've seen the first 4 episodes, you would get. And I won't say that spoiler because I think it's fun. Wickander, just being a dumbass, makes me love Wickander. Octus, I don't know the actor's name yet, but I just think he's hot. Like, when I first saw him, I was like, that's a non-binary person, and then my friend was like, that's
Azune's
a guy.
played by,
And I was
yeah,
like,
Luis.
What?
Who are you talking about? Sorry, which actor are you talking about being hot?
They play, Percy in,
Taliesin.
Taliesin. Or sorry.
You're talking about Taliesin.
No, sorry, I got mixed up. That's Belair. The person who plays Octus, I don't actually know if they're in another season. They're a goth. And they're
Alex,
hot.
That's Alex, I'm imagining?
Alex Ward. Yes, thank you. I think so.
Great.
Yes.
I see. Okay.
Ozuna is played by Louis.
Luis, yeah.
Luis. What does that mean for you? Is that anything?
Yes, he's in the short mini season that, like, mini series. It isn't even a season; it's 6 episodes. But Brennan did it first. It's Calamity, EXU Calamity.
Okay.
Really good.
Jesus.
Really good
I'm gonna
stuff.
Yep. I think I might have
But his character is awesome in that. He's like a gay paladin boy. He's great.
Cool. Yeah, I don't know why.
Gay
Azune
tragic
hasn't
paladin
caught me.
boy specifically.
He's kind
What?
of playing the same. It's kind of who Azune is. If you want more Critical Role, Exu Calamity is peak. It might be the best tabletop game I saw.
It's up there for me. It's just like, it made me think that D&D could be good sometimes.
Wow. Well, this
I
is
just
the
like
thing. I watched Critical
expert-
Role and Dimension 20, and I was saying this to a friend of mine, is like, they don't feel like actual play shows. They feel like theater where you roll dice.
That's very true. I will say a lot of the Critical Role, especially early, shit does feel like an actual play. And I mean that in partially a positive way and partially a derogatory way. There's a lot of it that I don't love.
Must have gone this way.
How's your path going, by the way, in Shadow the Hedgehog?
Bad.
Video game?
Really bad. I got to the end of the level and I got 1 out of 5 because I like kind of forgot what the flame things look like.
Sure. That's
so now
rough.
and then I died a bunch, so now I have to restart the level. I think that the Brennan effect. I think that's the Brennan effect. Also, Matt's way more actual play. That's wild because like,
Matt is one of the frustrations I do have with Critical Role, especially at the beginning. Matt is a very rules-focused GM. There are times where he has made his own rules for things, but he is very strict, especially very early on. And often, one of the biggest criticisms that I have of him is he is harsher on Marisha than the other players. Because
Marisha's the one who's playing Murray?
Yes, who also happens to be his wife.
Oh. That sucks.
And he's harsher on her than the others because especially around that, like, there's lots of reasons. Our theory that we've bandied about, Ash and I back and forth, is like he doesn't want it to be viewed as he's giving her special treatment or whatever, so he makes it worse.
As a result, he's overcompensating.
Yes,
overcompensating and being harsh. That sucks.
And it's really frustrating, but I think that's a thing very much, and I think it's shitty.
That's too bad.
It is, but there are also like really good moments. I do think they get very tactical, especially very early. I think there's some really interesting use of tactics. There are like really good combats, and then there's a lot of really bad combats because D&D's combat sucks to watch and experience.
That's actually one of the things I'm struggling with in Campaign 4. It does not feel like a campaign, it feels like theater, which is not what I personally like for a long-term game, so I may just need to adjust my expectations, but I don't want to. Fair enough. I do think like I think Brennan has gotten more theater, like, because I've seen some of the later seasons, which is what made me start watching Dimension 20. So I went back and watched the early stuff, and those definitely feel more theater. And part of it...
You mean less theater?
Less theater. And part of it is that they like make sets for fights like a week ahead, and so it's very railroady. Which Oh, okay. Well, then, like, that's... You kind of have to be railroady, then. Because, like, otherwise... Like, you know, you have the set for the thing. Like,
which is part of the reason... And in fairness, sometimes they don't use the sets. They make them and they don't use them.
Yeah.
I think partially it's just... That's Matt's hobby. He just likes doing it, in part.
Cool.
But now it's become an expectation. Because it's become so big. And it's been a way that... I mean, it's I get it.
It's great, but like having it be an expectation rather than a treat is always... It always makes
it's a tough shift.
Like less
it's
fun.
One of the interesting things about Critical Role is the way in which they don't seem to really process for a very long time how big they are. Part of the reason
Brennan
Campaign
pissed
4...
you off. That's fascinating.
Yeah. There was some moments where you were talking about it and you were taking issue with it. Oh god, you're dead.
Because I jumped on the beam wrong. So instead,
this is a fun
really
thing that happens to me in this game all the time. Jumped on the beam wrong, dead.
So you're saying Shadow is just as bad as Sonic 06?
Yeah, Shadow has redeeming qualities. I can get into it when I don't have to type it all out. Yeah, I want to hear that conversation. I want to hear that dialogue.
I'm curious about specific moments. If you just had to pick like one moment and like shorthand it, like I've watched it. I'm gonna know where you mean. But like, yeah, episode 1 very much felt like just each of them getting a moment to me, which is how Brennan does it, and I kind of like that, where it's like every player kind of gets like a 20 to 30 minutes of intro with their character. So you really get an intro with a character, and it does leave the other players kind of sitting there, but like everyone gets that.
I think that's the correct way to start out a thing. Like in my experience, I think giving everyone a chance to really introduce is good, and you don't push it, right? You don't make it so that they have to have everything worked out from the jump. You give them a moment to pitch what they're doing,
Yeah, or like Brennan will often work out things ahead of time, and then like set up a scene for people, and then if people want, they can like take control of the scene basically.
Fair. I'm gonna read out Ash's since I'm just on a thing. The opening shot, genuinely I was so mad I had to pace around the house. Liam rolling a nat 20 insight and Brennan saying, okay, Azune's message spell passed over, so you can chat now. What a waste of a nat 20 insight on your brother. And also the spell usage also annoys me. I think part of the thing that we talked about with that is like, I think you're frustrated when it feels like it's really flexible in terms of what things can actually do. And so you as a player are like, well, now do I have to think about my using message that it could transfer to someone else at any time? Where do I know where the rules are and how are they going to be applied? Yeah. I think it's part of what we talked about.
Yeah, I don't know D&D things, so I didn't catch that. I didn't know that was a thing. I will say, I think this has been true in other campaigns where, and like, I think I've done this, and I think you've done this, where like, you will have a thing in your head that you're thinking, and because you're GMing, you're spinning like 100 plates, and it is genuinely hard mental work. So I like truly understand why this stuff happens. But like someone will say something, and then like Brennan will hear Brennan will like start saying it as if they said a different thing, which like you assume someone's gonna do something that's like to you very obvious, and what you think what's likely for them to do, and then they say something like similar but not exact, and because you're like like reading something else or looking at something else while trying to listen, it can mess up.
You said that's one part for me, yes, but also it's your brother, and you're rolling to see how they feel during this big moment. That's the best you got, Brennan. You got the perfect opportunity for a big character moment.
It's hard to have the first roll be a roll 20 or be a nat 20 because like there's nothing to compare it against.
Sure, but I also do think it's an opportunity, and I do think it's I do think it's an opportunity to do something interesting. Yeah.
I need fire. Yeah, I do think sorry, the thing that I was also thinking was there's a season of Dimension 20 called Mice and Murder. I'm gonna switch the audio to yours because we've been on mine for a while.
Yeah, you can have my fun little side quest music.
Also have not been looking at the time. Okay, we're good, we're fine. Switch my audio to yours because I like listening. I like hearing what the stream is hearing, and also I'm tired of my audio. This is the thing I get to do is I'm like I'm tired of this game's audio. I'm gonna switch to the other game. I don't want to listen to Eggman tell me how I'm doing a bad job as Shadow anymore. I'm gonna listen to Sonic. In Mice and Murder, which is a murder mystery season, I really, really, really love the vibe. It's one of my favorite campaigns so far in the early stuff, like one shots. I like a lot of long form stuff. There have been a couple things, and I kind of get this, but given the genre. But this is also inconsistent, where some of the nat 20s feel really wasted, and then some of the nat 20s are, I'm gonna give you literally everything, so they're very inconsistent.
Yeah,
because I'm like, oh, that's too much for a nat 20. Like, yeah, that's a nat 20, but like you're being like 3 things later because of that nat 20, and I'm like, yeah, fair enough. Like that feels great as a player. I love making the players feel good, but I think it's the inconsistency for me, which again, it's hard as a GM, and I think that's I'm always very like lenient when I see other GMs like.
Okay, now it's working.
Things.
Good, great.
Oh,
good. It wasn't working
everything's
before.
working.
Yay, it's all working now. It wasn't before.
It's never not worked. I don't know what you're saying. I also don't know what
you're talking
about. So of
course that's on me. That's on me.
Yeah.
You know what? Make the game work. You just gotta make the game work.
Yeah. Thinking of running games. We recorded the finale session, the last session of the first season of Changing Playbooks yesterday.
Wow.
So
that's so exciting.
Starting to look at season 2, which is going to have a very different vibe.
I don't know what you're talking about, Claire.
Yes, of course. But it feels we're doing the thing that like Friends of the Table did, where they're like completely switching settings, and I get why, because after a year of running this game, I'm like, I don't want to think about time shenanigans anymore. I don't want to think about time travel. It's really hard. I know you've done time travel in a game that me and Ash were both in, and when you were running it, I could like see the challenge of like you trying to set up a thing you wanted in the future versus the dice were kind of not letting you have that. And it seemed like you changed things.
The dice really helped me with that, to be honest with you.
I think in the long term, yes. But
that's true. There was especially stuff near the end where I was really having to like make good on shit. Make good on shit that I'd set up earlier.
It's just hard given the medium.
It is hard given the medium. You don't know what's gonna happen. It's one of the probably the worst possible things to do time travel in.
Yeah.
But holy shit, is it fun if you pull it off.
Time travel in tabletop.
But if you pull it off, you will feel like the greatest GM of all time.
I will say, I felt really good. It did feel really good. I think we had a good ending. I'm really satisfied with how it ended.
That rocked.
I don't want to do it again.
No, I get that. I truly do get that. Yeah, I feel like that's very fair. I do feel like there was a lot of moments where I was like
regretting doing time travel.
Yes, and also I would do it again. I do feel like there is the possibility you're gonna have to do more time travel.
Are you changing playbooks, son?
Are you changing playbooks, son? Just thinking about what you've talked about in terms of what the next season is, there is very much the possibility that there will. Oh, okay. Hey Claire. I'm trying to jump off the wall.
You're Rouge'in pretty hard there. Rouge'in for a Bruisin, as they say. That's what they say.
Oh, okay. I got it.
You did it. You jumped off.
I do not know where to go. This might be the worst pathing I've ever seen in a game.
Hey, Brie, let me tell you. I also don't know where to go. Like, I'm trying to get some fire to light this one.
Underratedly bad thing that just happened in this game is it said if you cut that chain, it will take them all out. And then I cut the chain, and it did not take any of them out. Just like really good
funny
stuff. A+, truly. Yeah, you having trouble finding all the beacons or whatever?
Yeah, oh god, I have to do this again. I love that because I can go back to earlier points in the levels, I have to do the sort of progression things repeatedly if I go back.
You could look up a guide.
I just think I'm like not paying enough attention. I'm thinking too much about tabletop games.
Thinking too much about tabletop games while playing Sonic the Hedgehog is an incredibly trans girl statement.
You're not wrong. I had a thought, but it's gone. So
fair enough.
That's life. I'm looking forward to the second season, because I'm
looking forward to listening to the first season.
Yeah, it's been. Let's do it now. My brain's garbage. It was very very fun. I don't know if you like. I think people have heard people talk about like looking back and like connecting all the dots. It's very hard to do that when you don't have your campaign recorded, and you can't just go back and re-listen to everything in detail. But when you can do that, it's really fun to pull in things that are very specific. And it's like...
That is really fun.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, my player said this offhandedly once as like a joke. Guess what?
Yeah. See, I will say, this is one of the things that I think one of my strengths as a GM is just being able to pull that stuff and just do it and just use it. I'm constantly being like, oh yeah, and this thing that happened or was said, and my players are like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Which I think is very funny.
Yeah, I do have memory issues. So I find that a lot of the time when I am saying these things, I am actually reminding everybody of like, so you said this when you were doing this.
Yes.
And I think that's interesting. Not interesting. I like that I'm doing that because I find that sometimes when I'm listening to campaigns and that happens and they don't remind you of when that happened, I'm like, when did that happen?
Yeah.
So I think also as an audience member, you just have a really good memory, Bree.
Thanks. I do my best. I think I have a really good memory when it comes to things that I'm obsessing over, is the actual answer. When something is like a special interest or the thing I think about constantly, like my one thing of that moment, my memory's great.
I feel like thinking about it makes it a little harder for me, like thinking about it more. Because like, I'm thinking about, oh my god, can I not hold this? Thank you. I need to go over here. I know where one of the fires is. I don't know where any of the others are. Well.
This is why I did suggest walkthrough.
Yeah, I thought if I paid more attention, it would be easier.
No, that's not this game. Like I said, months. I didn't have walkthroughs. Months. Claire, months.
Okay. I think there's, for me, a difference between, oh thank god, like remembering the big things and then remembering like small comments. Like comments that like, there's no reason I would remember like saying something, like a very, very specific detail, that I like had an idea for, but because everything is actual play, like ideas change.
That's fair. I think I just spend so much time obsessing over and like thinking about, oh, wouldn't it be cool if blah 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 blah. I think this is the truth of me as a GM is
to do this.
I am not sure.
Oh, got it. I got it. I forgot I could like tilt the balloon. A thing you can
because it makes
obviously
no goddamn
do.
sense in terms of physics.
I don't know what you're talking about. I do this on balloons all the time whenever I'm on
so
a balloon.
true.
Yeah.
Which happens often, of course.
It's very often.
But I was gonna say the thing about me as a GM is, the actual truth is I'm an extremely railroady GM. I'm just very good at predicting what people are going to do. And I'm very good at railroading in like 4 directions. Like I'm like, listen, if it goes any of these 4 ways, I'm good.
I think that's not railroading.
I disagree.
Okay.
I think for me, it's like, what I mean when I say I'm a railroady GM is I am a GM who is like, is very good at making things fit whatever I need it to. Like, the reason why I was able to do time travel is because I was able to fit things into the narrative that I needed. And so I'm very good at making people feel like they had a choice, while still ensuring that the things, the kind of core ideas stay functioning, is how I would describe it.
Hey Ash, did you feel railroaded with the time travel stuff? Because I feel like the time travel stuff was mostly you and not me.
This is assuming that Ash has not gone back to doing something else.
Yeah, that's fair.
Of more import. But I'll ask.
More import.
I think Bree's missing the part where she knows what your players and friends are interested in because she cares and knows about them. That doesn't sound right to me.
Even then, it can be hard to know what the fuck people are gonna do when you give them.
It's true. I do think that is one of my skills, is that I'm very good at knowing what people are going to do. I've gotten better at it. I used to not be so good at it. Now I think I'm very good at it.
Well, I am.
I didn't feel railroaded. I felt like what I was putting down was picked up. Yeah. This is the other thing, right? Is as a player, you're not just saying, I'm going to do anything at any given time.
Flagging things.
You're
flagging things.
You're flagging things all the time, yeah. Okay, you just have one left to find, it looks like?
I just have one left, and I have no fucking clue where it is. I've gone through this. Like, there's one teleporter that I'm missing, and I keep going to the teleporter before it, because I'm like, well, it's after it. I have no idea where.
The allure of the walkthroughs, Claire.
Like I could probably do that. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
I just feel like if you're getting to the point where it's frustrating,
I don't think it's frustrating. I don't find games frustrating very often.
Even these games.
There's like frustrating and then there's real frustrating.
That's very true. I don't find many things real frustrating in video games. This is actually one of the reasons that I don't like multiplayer games, especially online multiplayer games as much, is because I do find them that I get a little bit more real frustrated from them. Not like tilted in the way that like I'm gonna be a dick about it, but I do find that I get like frustrated with myself about it. Because if I'm... This is about to say a lot about me, and I'm aware of that. When I'm playing a single player game and I don't do something, it's like, okay, I'm still learning how to do it. I'm still figuring it out. That's how the game's meant to work. If the point of the game is it's your skill versus other people's skill, suddenly if I fail, that means I'm worse.
Okay.
And we don't need to, unpack that, but that's why I like don't play online multiplayer games. Also, online multiplayer games are not super fun to play as a trans woman. It's not the most fun thing in the world. Where am I supposed to go? In here? I hope so. This looks like it, where you would go. I will say this level, impossible to find your way around, I think. One of the worst in terms of that so far.
Sorry, the one you're playing or the one I'm playing?
One I'm playing, but also I think the one you're playing. I think every time you've been in that area, you've had a nightmare of an experience.
Yeah, I think I know which one I'm missing. But we'll find out.
And you know to get there?
Theoretically, if what I read is what I think is being said.
Oh, it nearly fucked up my thing there. Thank God it did not. I think I nearly died there to the game, deciding I was going to die. Yeah. Eagle time! I can't believe I had to start with Eagle level in this playthrough. That's crazy. Like, my first, like, you know, I mean, non like intro level is Eagle Hell.
Ah, yes, Eagle Hell. So you're now familiar with Eagle Hell.
I am. One of the funniest things about playing a Shadow is that Shadow's kind of whole thing is, in this game, his like moveset is just meant to be like slipperier and more stilted than Sonic's. So that you can do like other things with it. Like you have all these other abilities that you can use. And in this game, that's great. Because the game's already is like that in a real way. Like, the game's already very that. And so it being more slippery and more stilted, and the levels being built on the assumption that it's going to be slippery and stilted, makes the levels a little less bad. The pathing, however, nightmare. Also, the visual glitches are slowly consuming a lot of things on my screen. Not the screen itself, thankfully, though it looks like that might start happening. But if you look and kind of what's going on for me, when you have a moment, you might notice some things that look a little unwell.
No, everything looks fine.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Well, died to glitch there.
Yeah. Okay, this is the first torch. Yes. This is...
Okay.
Wait, what the fuck did I just run into? What?
How the fuck? Oh, I have to be hitting the fucking thing, don't I? I really don't want to die here. I also don't know how many lives I have left. Because of the visual glitch, I can't tell.
Ah, found it. Well, that one was a little harder to find, I will say. That makes sense.
Fair enough. I'm really worried that the visual glitches are about to get really bad, and I'm sort of worried for what that's going to be like. Because it really does start to be bad at the end of levels.
Too much level for the level.
Exactly.
Another Chaos Emerald.
What are you doing here, Shadow?
Fuck.
Doctor, I don't want to fight with you, but I need those Chaos Emeralds. They hold the secret to my...
Enough of this nonsense! The Chaos Emeralds belong to me! All of them! No one gets in my way. Those who do will be destroyed. So stand clear or I will crush you! Just as I will those black creatures. Now, let me show you the power of my...
Hey, Breaker, you tired of this boss yet, Claire?
I don't understand why I have to fight this boss now, when isn't this like the final boss on a different level?
Yes, and?
Alright.
Take this!
Ow. Okay, I guess it's just gonna be easier if I just shoot.
Take this!
Ow.
Take this! Lights up! Lights up! Is that what you got?
Ah!
You haven't seen the last of me.
What how many lives?
I
do
am
have left?
weirdly getting good at these bosses.
That's how it works. The bosses start getting a lot easier because you're getting better
Sorry,
at them.
Doctor, but
Because
that
I've played them
Chaos Emerald
100
is mine.
times. And I
Yes,
know the
exactly.
answer is just grab a gun. Don't try to homing attack it. Just yeah, there you go. Got a rank A.
Perfect.
I never get rank A.
That's how you know you're becoming a Shadow the Hedgehog true fan.
I don't know if getting better at something makes you a fan of it.
Mr. President,
That's very true.
there's an emergency.
For example, jobs.
No.
It seems as if our ground forces have been able to contain the Black Ark. But apparently enemy reinforcements have arrived, and Central City is being invaded.
How? How can this
I'm
be?
really quite good at job interviews. It doesn't mean I enjoy doing job interviews.
Yeah. All right, I have a new level. And I
New
think we
level.
should take a break. So whenever you're good.
Yeah, we're in a sequence whole thing. Let's take a break here.
Sure.
All right.
I'm gonna
Back
like
in a
let
few.
this load. I'm gonna let this load. Oh,
Mhm.
we got a little cutscene first.
Shadow, let me share with you a piece of your past. It's filled
Oh shit.
with hatred and contempt for the humans.
Hatred and contempt for the humans.
You were the
The most
ultimate
fucked up
life
guided meditation.
humans feared and wanted to destroy you. And they did. Now, you must amass revenge on those humans.
Amass revenge on
Unleash
those
your
humans.
and ultimate powers on them.
Okay, great. Cool.
All right.
That-
All right.
And that's video games for you.
That's video games for you. All right. Back in a few.
I'll be back.